Hello everybody. We did a little bit different things a little bit differently this time. I think we're gonna start with the cards first. We'll see which card you chose and how that's affecting what's going on in your life right now, or that may be about to come up in your life, or these cards also may help you deal with something that's going on in your life, may give you a little bit new insight, how to deal with things that are going on in your life right now. And then we'll get to the crystals. We'll see what crystal you chose, the meaning behind the crystal that you chose. So if you chose card number 1, you chose this card, and it's taking action. Now this card says, I enthusiastically embrace life's boundless possibilities. Now this card means that you're on the move. You're transitioning, you're growing, you're moving from one phase to another. I feel like, you're just, and I feel like you're doing this full on. This is going to be a positive thing for you. This is something that needs to be done. You need to move from one place to another, not necessarily physically, of course, but mentally, spiritually. I feel like there's a transition that's happening and some growth that's happening as well. So a great card there. Everything feels great. Change is sometimes a little bit scary. I don't think this is intense change. I feel like this is just transitioning from one phase to another. So hopefully that makes sense to you. Everything there looks great. Don't hold back. Just go with the flow. Don't worry about it. Everything is turning out the way that it's supposed to. Perhaps you've been waiting for a choice to happen, a change to happen, and this is the time that it's going to happen for you. So keep going and embrace that full speed ahead, because that's important for that card. Now, if you chose card number 2, you chose Awakening Ancient Wisdom. Now this card says, deep inner knowing is emerging within me. Now this card suggests that you're going within. You're also possibly going back and looking at the roots of your family tree, where you came from. Perhaps you're going back and searching for yourself at soul level, or you're, trying to find out who you are on a spiritual level. I feel like there's a lot of spirituality in this. So whatever it is that you're searching for or uncovering, I feel like there's a lot of spiritual growth here. I also feel like there is a lot of enlightening advice around you. So you're surrounded by spirit guides and angels, and also your cup is overflowing, so to speak. So you've got all of the things that you need. There may be a way to learn how to use the new tools, or to learn the tools that you've recently discovered within yourself. But I feel like all the tools are here, and you do have support from your loved ones on the other side, your spirit guides, your angels, all of those light forces. So that's very encouraging as well. If you chose card number 3, you chose Soaring into Joy. Now this card says, childlike wonder fills my life. So this reminds you to just let go and go with the flow sometimes. Sometimes as adults, we're task oriented. We're definitely, work, got to get this done, got to do this, got to go here, go there, go everywhere. And, so this reminds us to just let go of that for a moment. And it's actually really good for us, whether it's in meditation or going for a walk. Maybe go to the park, sit on the swings. It just reminds us that it's okay to just let go and go with the flow sometimes. Okay, so a great card there, probably a great reminder to a lot of us. And this is going to help us recharge as well, so we can laugh, we can just look at the things from a child's perspective sometimes helps as well. So definitely all about just letting go and enjoying things as they are. Okay, seeing things the way they are. Now, if you chose card number 4, you chose embracing the future. Now, this card says, I step into the future with an open heart. Now, this, there may be, I feel like there is change and transition here as well. So if you chose this card, definitely transition coming up for you. I feel like the transition coming up for you is maybe not so much as a planned event. It may be, but I definitely feel like you're walking through a doorway that, where things are new to you and you're kind of uncertain about how things are going to go. Now, I don't feel like things are going to be that different or unfamiliar to you as you think they may be. So carry on. Don't stress about it. You're moving on to bigger and better things. And also really just embracing your future. So this is a necessary step for you to move forward and to keep going. Now, sometimes, like I say, that creates feelings of fear and uncertainty, but rest assured that this is for your greatest good. And these are changes. They could be physically, these could be a career change, it could be an emotional change, it could be spiritual growth again, okay, or relationships. It could be coming into a new relationship. However, everything is looking great here. It's going to be a little bit different change of scenery, so to speak, but everything is positive, and this is great change that's happening for you if you chose this card. Now, of course, it doesn't have to be, it could be subtle change. It does not have to be, life-changing, as life-changing as starting a new job, but it could be, new vehicle. It could be a new way of seeing things. It could be a new way of thinking. So let's get into the stones that you chose. So if you chose stone number 1, you chose aquamarine, is what it's called. Now, of course, all these stones you can get polished or rough. I do carry some of both. Always I have a little of both, polished or raw stones. So often I like the raw stones a little bit better. They just feel good to me. But so if you chose aquamarine, this stone is a stone of courage and protection. This stone is good for the throat chakra, so good for thyroids, matters of communication. It's great stone for meditation because it's very calming, it's stress reducing, it helps tolerate others, it helps to overcome judgment, it helps to give support to others when it's needed. When someone's feeling overwhelmed, yourself included, this is a great stone to carry. It clarifies the thoughts and clears the mind. It helps get rid of confusion. It helps promotes healthy self-expression. So being able to say what's on your mind, but being able to do that without hurting people's feelings. Also is very soothing when it comes to fear, and increases sensitivity and intuition. So this is a great stone to carry for a lot of things. So this may be telling you that there's a better way to express yourself, or it may be supporting you, giving you the ability to express yourself if you chose this stone. So definitely a message in there for you if you chose that stone, if you're attracted to it. Now, if you chose stone number 2, you chose amethyst. Now, this one is beautiful, but they come in all shapes, sizes, of course, all... This is a point one, so it's really shiny at the end. I like this one. Amethyst is it's a stone that's often associated and used for the third eye chakra and the crown chakra. It's known as the stone of spirit. It's very powerful and protective. Amethyst is pretty widely used for a lot of things, but it's powerful, protective. Um, it's powerful and protective in regards to keeping negativity away. So, for example, if you feel like you're under psychic attack or there's negativity around you, amethyst is a good one to carry in your pocket. Um, Also relieves stress and is good for mood swings. So if you're having trouble with your moods, balancing moods, it's really good for that. It's definitely good for stress, feelings of fear, feelings of anxiety. So if you find you're a person who suffers from anxiety, this is a great stone to carry as well. It's great for spiritual awareness. It's great for intuition, increasing psychic abilities. It's very calming and stimulating for the mind. It's great for willpower and addiction. So if you know someone who's struggling with drug and alcohol addictions, gambling, that sort of thing, this is a very powerful stone to carry as well. It's calming and stimulating for the mind. It's very helpful with memory and focus. It's very helpful for insomnia, and it may also help you remember some dreams. So if that's something that you want to do, of course, it's helpful with connecting to the spiritual realm as well. But amethyst is good for a lot of things. So if you were drawn to this amethyst, you also were possibly dealing with insomnia, willpower issues. Maybe you're trying to connect to the spirit world. Definitely a reason you were drawn to that stone. Okay, if you chose this one, this is a rose quartz. It's hard to see. It looks kind of white on the screen, but it's actually a light pink, and they do vary in color, of course. Light, dark colors. This is a stone that's really good for the heart chakra. It's called the Stone of Universal Love, is the stone that it's known for. It's also good for physical health issues to do with the heart. So if you do have heart troubles, heart health issues, this is a good stone to carry. If you struggle with trust and harmony in relationships, this is a good stone to carry. If you, it also encourages unconditional love. It purifies and heals the heart as well as opens the heart up for new love. So it's a great healing stone. Promotes love of self and love of others. It also provides an inner feeling of peace, calming and reassuring and comforting, or other properties of this stone. Also helps, especially in times of grief, okay? Replaces feelings of negativity and I guess environmental pollution with loving vibes. So this stone also encourages self-acceptance, forgiveness, trust, and self-worth. So if you're dealing with some self-esteem issues, some relationship things, maybe a heart condition, this may be why you chose this. And maybe you need a hug. So, but this is a very nice calming stone as well. Now the last one is, if you chose the last one, this is citrine is what it's called. Now this stone is most often associated with the solar plexus chakra. It's good. There's a good angle. It's good for the spine, the digestive system, all the organs that dispel things from our body. So the bladder, the kidneys, liver, all of those organs. This is good for that on a physical level. Now, citrine also energizes all levels of life. It cleanses all the chakras, so not just the solar plexus, but it does help in cleansing all the chakras, just the same way it would cleanse physical organs. It also opens up intuition. It attracts wealth, prosperity, sorry, and success. It's very helpful in boosting self-esteem, self-confidence. It brings joy, enthusiasm to life. It's a natural motivator, and it promotes creativity, self-expression. It's good for concentration. It's helpful for any kind of quote-unquote gray thoughts, depression, phobias, any thoughts of doubt. It's helpful in balancing emotions as well. So this one promotes a lot. So if you're looking for spiritual, financial, any kind of success, this is a good stone to carry as well. So I hope you enjoyed our little session this week. I know this video is a little bit longer, but we did cover quite a bit of stuff. So hopefully you enjoyed that, and have a great week. Thank you for participating, and we will see you again next time. Bye for now.